Now, whilst you might hear all that circuit activity going on behind me, let me tell you there's another show going on at every V8 Supercar event. And I tell you, I call it a truck show. Now, there's about 25 transporters that are down here in the pit lane, including the race transporters and the merchandise transporters, and there is a lot of money tied up here. This is without doubt the slickest fleet of transporters anywhere in the country. I mean, here we've got a typical layout, Kelly Racing. We've got a B trailer that's worth about 300,000. It's coupled to an A trailer, they're worth about 150,000. And then up the front you've got beautiful prime movers connecting and pulling these things around. Now, across all those prime movers, I reckon there's probably about 15,000 horsepower right here in the pit lane. These things about 500 grand, so work it out. There's about $1 million in each truck. All the big manufacturers involved, because you kind of got to be. You've got to be seen to be doing this. MAN, Freightliner, Volvo, Kenworth, Mack, Western Star, UD, they're all here. But what I'm really keen to do is go and catch up with a few of the guys that are lucky enough to drive these things down the road. Hey Ian, got to ask you, mate, I mean, it's a great job you've got. How many miles do you do a year?
We don't do a lot compared to, say, normal truck drivers do it as a full-time job, but we basically probably do 40, 50,000 a year, which is not a real lot.
How long have you been doing this now, mate?
Oh, it goes back a bit now. I first went to Bathurst in 1970, so yeah, been a while.
Obviously you don't just drive the truck. What are the other sorts of things that you have to do as you roll within the team?
I basically look after the truck spare-wise, you know, what components we have in the truck, and obviously getting everything to and from the events, but also race tyres and things like that, so it's quite a busy life, keeps you on your toes.
And what's your brand of truck, mate?
Mack.
So what I want to do is take you inside a couple of the trailers. This is Gary Rogers' Motorsports B trailer, so this is the back trailer. Now, as you can see in here are the car ramps, so 2 cars fit in here, and then in the toolbox is obviously a lot of tools. In fact, there will be nearly a full race car of spare parts in here. Now, if you're ever lucky enough to get a gig to drive one of these things, not only do you have to be able to do that responsibly, you've got to be able to do some work on the V8 Supercar, but the thing you've got to be best at is polishing chrome. You know, this HRT truck, I just stepped it out, it's got 75 square metres of polished chrome on it. Just have a look at the front of this thing. Look at this, it's about 6 inches off the ground. Taller than Wayne. How tall are you, Wayne? About 7 foot?
About 6 foot, yeah.
Yeah, look at that. How many horsepowers, mate?
525.
And have a look inside the sleeper, where these guys seem to spend so much of their time. I tell you, it's pretty comfy in here, and as you would expect, there you are, the regulation magazine under the pillow, and look at that, isn't that stunning? Of course, back issue of Trucking Life magazine.